consistency project. I'm pretty sure we're week 11. Video 2, we're talking about our movement. So, nasal breathing, we've talked about this a lot, but here are some markers that we use to see if someone is ready for a certain level of activity, and so that they're not going to get injured with that level of activity. So first of all, being able to breathe in and out through your nose without opening your mouth for 30 minutes, either sitting down or doing light household activities. In other words, doing the dishes, loading the dishwasher, washing machine, hoovering, that sort of thing. Are you able to move around your house with nasal breathing for 30 minutes? That's the first marker. Some people don't even need to test that. They have a aerobic level of fitness that they can go, and some people need to work on that. So it might be sitting still. You're not able to breathe through your nose for 30 minutes without getting a panic response. So you'd work on that until you can do that comfortably. Next stage would be moving around your house. The next stage, this is where most people start to fall off, is can you maintain your normal walking pace with nasal breathing for 30 minutes on varied terrain? So as you test it on flat first of all, then you test it somewhere where you're going up and down. Can you maintain your walking pace with nasal breathing? Okay? A lot of people can't do that for 30 minutes, so that is the next place they would start working on. Don't need a coach for this, you just need to go out and do something. The next step is, can you walk either in a challenging manner for 30 minutes with nasal breathing? Now, this could be going at a light jog, slower than you think you need to, but can you maintain that higher effort? Or can you go up steeper hills, put the load on your back, challenge the basic walk into something that is more challenging? Once you can do that, 30 minutes of that low level intensity nasal breathing, then you'll most likely be ready for a higher intensity workout or training program and not get injury. Now, if you're going to go into running, this is where you definitely want that nasal breathing to be able to be done for 30 minutes at a jog. So it would work something like this: jog for a minute with nasal breathing, walk for 3 to 4, and repeat that process. So you're either having a 5-minute window or a 4-minute window where you're working on that nasal breathing, depending on how much recovery you need. In ours, that 1 to 4 is a good place to start. If you're pretty good at 1 to 4, then go to 1 to 3. Not increasing the time nasal breathing, but increasing or decreasing the rest in between when you're jogging, walking. You then go to 2 minutes to 3 or 2 minutes to 2, and slowly build that time up in the jogging to where you can do 30 minutes of jogging with nasal breathing. At that point, not only have you cardiovascularly improved, your body's got better processing oxygen, but if you want to get into running, this will have prepared your body for the structural impact. So it's going to reduce chances of ankle pain, shin splints, knee pain, hip pain, and back pain, all from just building yourself up. Now, if you go from 1 minute of 1 minute of jogging to 4 minutes of walking, and you do that 3 times a week, you then add in the next week 2 to 3, the next week you go 3 to 2, and then the next week you go 4 to 1, and then finally you're on that full 30 minutes. That's 5-6 weeks of ramping yourself up, jogging 2 or 3 times a week, but you will have prepared your system to go. So our movement thing for this week is simply work on nasal breathing with movement. When you can walk or do a light activity for 30 minutes with nasal breathing, chances are you are then ready to ramp into something that would have you either working with a trainer, a coach, going to the gym without getting injured.